Hello and welcome to Vision Academy. My name is Hanumant Ladwa, and in this video we are going to write a simple calculator program in C using functions. Let us write preprocessor directives hash include stdio.h hash include conio.h void main function curly open brace, and here in the declaration section I'm going to declare two variables of type integer int a comma b and semicolon. Now it's time to write all the function declarations, that is function prototypes. I'm going to write int as return type, sum is name of the function, and inside the round bracket I'm going to write int comma int, that is so it receives the value for both a and b, and I'll put semicolon. So this is one function prototype for addition. Next I'm going to write int subtraction sub, and I'm going to pass two more arguments of type integer. Once again I'm going to write int. Now I'm going to use mul for multiplication, int comma int and semicolon. Now we are going to go for division. So in order to perform a division, after performing division we may get floating type of data, that is real number. For that we have to take a data type called float, and name of the function is division div, and the argument type are float comma float and semicolon. So next we are going to write one more arithmetic operator, that is modular division. Here I'm going to write int mod, and I'm going to pass int comma int to this function. So all of these are 5 arithmetic operators. Using this we'll be able to calculate values. Here integer division gives us quotient and modular division always gives us remainder. So let us write the printf statement to enter two numbers. Here I'm going to write printf, and in a double quotation mark I'm going to write enter two numbers /n, that brings the cursor down to the next line. And now I'm going to use scanf function to receive the response from the user. So I'm going to use double quotation mark, and in double quotation mark I'm going to write %d format specifier and %d format specifier for a and b variables. End the double quotation mark, put comma, ampersand of a comma ampersand of b, and now you need to put semicolon. Now we are going to call the specific functions. Each one of them will be defined separately. So now let us have a call first, and then we are going to define them. So in a printf statement I'm going to call them printf, and in a double quotation mark I'm going to write sum is equal to %d /n, that brings the cursor down to the next line, end the double quotation mark and put comma, and here I'm going to call this particular function called sum, and we are going to pass both of these two variables a and b to this function, and close the bracket and put semicolon. Now I'm going to write the next statement for the next function call. So here it is subtraction. I'm going to write here difference. Difference is equal to %d /n, and the double quotation mark, and name of the function is sub, and I'm going to pass the same argument. Next, multiplication. So I'm going to write printf statement, and in a double quotation mark I'm going to write multiplication is equal to %d /n, end the double quotation mark, and here MUL is the name of the function and this is function call. So here I'm going to pass a comma b and put semicolon. So similarly I'm going to go for division and modular division. Here I'm going to write printf statement and in a double quotation mark I'm going to write division is equal to, here I'm going to use percentage f. Why? Because here you have used float type of data, so that's the reason the format specifier must be real number, that is floating type of data must be there. So backward slash n, end the double quotation mark, put comma and call this particular function, that is division. So division, and we are going to pass the same two arguments. Now for the last function, so that is mod function. For this, once again I'm going to write printf and here I'm going to write modular division is equal to, here in a double quotation mark I'm going to write percentage d backward slash n, end the double quotation mark, put comma. So name of the function is mod, so I'm going to write mod and I'm going to pass same two arguments and I put semicolon. Now I'm going to write get ch function and curly closing brace. So here it is not the end of the program. So what we need to do is we need to write the definition for this sum, sub, multiplication, division and modular division. So it has to perform all the arithmetic operations. So this is just a call. We have to define the functions. So for that, once again I'm going to use the function prototype which we have used over here, int sum, int comma int, with declaration of variables. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to write return type int, name of the function is sum, and inside of the bracket I'm going to write int a comma int b. Now curly open brace, and here just because of int we have to write a keyword called return, and inside the bracket I'm going to write a plus b, close the bracket, put semicolon and close curly closing brace. So whenever the compiler encounters with this particular statement, control jumps from this particular statement to this function. Okay, so that is function definition. Next we are going to define subtraction function, that is int sub. We are going to define it here. I'm going to write int, I'll write sub, int a comma int b, curly open brace, return a minus b and semicolon curly closing brace. Similarly, even for multiplication, division and modular division, I'm going to write here. For multiplication I'm going to write int and name of the function was mul, and here I'm going to write int a comma int b, curly open brace, I'm going to write return a into b and put semicolon curly closing brace. Now once again we are going to write the similar function for integer division. Int, for division we have to write float, right? Yes, so we'll write here float, float, and the name of the function was div and float a comma float b, curly open brace, here I'm going to write return a integer division by b and put semicolon curly closing brace. Here I'm going to write the next function mod int a comma int b, curly open brace, here we'll write return a, percentage symbol represent modular division, by b semicolon curly closing brace. So whenever the compiler encounters with this particular function, then sum will be called and it is going to return a plus b. Whenever sub will be encountered by the compiler, then this function sub will be executed and it is going to return the value by performing a minus b. So similarly here you can say mul, multiplication. So whenever this call is made, then automatically control transfers to int mul function, and it is going to return a into b. And after that you can see here division. So when the compiler encounters with the division, control transfers to this division, and it is going to perform the division, integer division, and it is going to return value in the form of fraction. Okay, so next, whenever compiler encounters with the last function call, that is mod, then control again jumps to mod, and it is going to return a modular division by b. So this always gives us remainder. Now let us take an example. Okay, so how exactly it looks if I compile and run this program. I'm going to write it output. So first it will ask the user to enter two numbers. Enter two numbers. So just because of this /n, the cursor will come down to the next line, and both a and b will receive the value. For example, I'm going to write over here as 3 and then 2. So 3 is assigned to a and 2 is assigned to variable b. Now you can see the compiler encounters with printf sum is equal to. So here it is going to print sum is equal to %d, and here is a function call. So automatically control transfers from this particular statement to this function definition. So it is going to execute and return a plus b. So it is going to perform 3 plus 2, that is 5. So 5 will be printed. So similarly, so it is going to go for printing the next statement. What it is? Difference. It is going to print here difference is equal to. So when we encounter with sub function with two arguments, the control transfers to sub function, and it is going to perform a minus b, and it is going to return value back to the calling function. So what will happen here? So it is going to print difference is equal to a minus b is what? 3 minus 2. So that is, it is going to print 1, right? Next we have multiplication. So it is going to print multiplication is equal to. So again control jump from mul function call to function definition. So it is going to return a into b. So a into b here 3 into 2. So it is 6. Similarly, I'm going to go for the next one. So that is integer division. So here it is going to print division is equal to %f format specifier. Here you are going to get real number. If you do not use %f, instead of %f, if you use %d, then the fractional part of the real number will get truncated off. So there is a loss of data. So that's the reason we have to get %f in order to get the accurate result. So division will be encountered by the compiler as soon as it encounters this function call. So directly control transfers to this particular function, that is float division, and it is going to return a divided by b. I have written, even you can change b divided by a, so as you like. So here we have got a by b means 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 gives me 1.5. So it is a real number. Similarly, the last division is modular division. So it is going to print modular division is equal to %d mod a comma b is a function call. When the compiler encounters with this particular function call, then the control transfers to this function definition, and it is going to return a modular division by b. So it is going to return the remainder. So what remainder it is going to return? You can see here, I'm going to write 3 modular division by 2. So whenever I write 3 modular division by 2, then I can say 2 ones are 2 ones are. 1 is quotient, 3 minus 2 is 1. 1 will become the remainder. So it is going to return 1 as the remainder. That is, after modular division, you are going to get 1 as a result. So now let us run this program. For that, I will take you to my laptop screen.
Here you can see I have already written this program in Turbo C++ compiler to save your time. Now it's time to compile this program by pressing Alt F9. Here you can see it is showing success, means there is no syntax error. I'm going to press enter, and now we are going to run this program by pressing Control F9. Here you can see it is asking enter two numbers. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to enter 3 and next 2. Here you can see it is showing sum is equal to 5, difference is equal to 1, multiplication is equal to 6, division is equal to 1.5, modular division is equal to 1. I hope you understood. If so, please comment me in comment box as understood. Thank you.